What's going on, everybody? It's Derek Tant here with you in my dining room, at the table. Welcome to my table. Thank you so much for joining me. Got a little bit to get to today. I already kind of pre-opened this. I actually made a video a moment ago, but it was getting too loud and the paper rustling. It was not good. It's been a wild few days. I took a trip to San Antonio. My family and I did. We got to hang out with Paris Lyles, also known as Sir Sirop, on YouTube. He and his family showed us just the ultimate in hospitality. It was a wonderful visit. So thank you so much, Paris. Thank you so much, Natalie. It was a great time. And we got back, and now I'm a little under the weather. I mean, I'm not like sick, but I don't feel bad, but I don't feel good, so we're there. I made a couple of tobacco and some coffee orders before we left. And I stopped at some brick and mortars and antique shops when we were in San Antonio. So I've got a lot to show. And I tried to make the other video, and I was like opening up the boxes, and it was just getting it was much. So let's get to the first one. Coffee. Numa Coffee Roasters. Chris Bean, or Bean Piper. He's a member of the YouTube pipe community. He is a coffee roaster out of Cincinnati, and his coffee is some of the best. I've said it before. I think that his espresso blend, Kairos Espresso, is probably the closest I could get to like a good house blend. I'm still exploring different roasters, but when I settle, this is a contender. Kairos Espresso, love it. And we had Chris on the podcast the other day. Hey, we're talking. I'll leave a link to that, and I'll leave a link to Numa Coffee. He is offering a 20% coupon code for all his coffees, everything site-wide, for those who listen to the podcast. So check out the podcast. I think the coupon code's HWT. Hey, we're talking. So listen to the podcast. Give Chris a little business. I also got he talked about this on the podcast, this Honduran blend, said it was really good. I'm looking forward to trying to make some espresso out of that. Okay, smoking pipes. McClellan, right? It's out of business. Well, they had like a quick little drop in some Frog Morton stuff. So I ordered two. I just ordered 2 tins, and that's it. 2 tins of Frog Morton Cellar. Boom, done. We're probably never going to see it again. But I think this is good. It's one of my all-time favorite blends. Excuse me. Next, tobaccopipes.com. I'd heard a lot about, I got 2 different blends here. I'd heard about this from Shane, Anointed Beardsman. Talked really good about Sutliff's Voodoo Queen. 8 ounces, $15 for this stuff. And it's like a sweet English. This might be the replacement that we need for this. It might be. I hear this is just a really good kind of, just a kind of a kitchen sink blend. Got a lot of good tastes going on here. Got 8 ounces here. I'm excited about that. And then, Virginia. We're all worried about Virginias. Well, so I went back to the Orig. How about some McBaron? I guess this is a McBaron Sutliff order. 9 ounces. Virginia number 1. Ready rub. Just supposedly a bright Virginia broken flake. This 9 ounce tin was for sale for $12. $12! So I got 3 of them. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that price for tinned tobacco. This it's sealed up. Let that age. I even have another one that I ordered a few years ago. Secret for later on. This stuff I'm going to be using for some experiments in stoving tobacco. So something, baking tobacco in the oven at lower temperatures, helping it to age a little bit. We're going to have a little fun with that. But that's later on. Stopped off at a brick and mortar club humidor in San Antonio. They had like Frog Morton on the town. Didn't really, and the prices were like super high. So I just decided to get this Savinelli's de Blonde d'Oro. This is one of my favorites. It's from 2014. It's got some age on it. This is an excellent Virginia Perique with dark fire. Dark fired burley. This is about as close as you can get to the original Three Nuns. Serious. Get you some of this stuff. They have it. I know Eddie Gray at the Pipe Nook carries this stuff. This is an amazing tobacco to age. And it's a great value. What else? Stopped off at an antique store in Mason, Texas. Same town that I found the $12 Dunhill. I went in and I found this tin of Bull Durham tobacco. This company went out of business in 1988, but it is sealed. It's even got like a little key that you're supposed to use it to peel that back. Classical pipes, Dion Powell. I posted this on Facebook's Gentleman Pipe Smoking Society just to see if I can get a little bit of information on it. Probably cigarette-y, kind of roll your own. Probably not very high quality. So I was thinking about opening it up, but probably just leave it like this. It's an interesting curiosity. Maybe somebody will want to buy it one day. I thought it was neat. And last but not least at all, we were at Paris's house. Oh my goodness. He has just a wonderful array of aged and rare tobaccos, and we tried a few different things. And the thing that we opened up there was the the bag of Germain's Rich Dark Flake, which is, they say, nearly identical to Stonehaven. And his bag had a little bit of age on it. It was a 500-gram bag, and he said he had another one on the way. And so he split it up into 2 jars, and then he just handed me a jar and said, "Take this." So he gave me approximately 8 ounces of Germain's Rich Dark Flake. And if you saw my last video... There's 2 on there. If you saw my last video, this stuff has some wonderful plume on it that is not mold, that is sugar. I mean, the stuff is just, it's dark and it's sweet and it's just sticky. It's been aging well, and this stuff is just it's pretty special. We had a bowl of it. It's one of those things, the flavors just kind of develop as you go through the bowl. Needs a little bit of drying time. It's definitely very moist, but it's a tasty tobacco. So Paris, thank you again so much. I don't deserve the kindness and the hospitality and the generosity that you showed me, but I appreciate it. So I hope to be able to share this with friends in the future as well. So that is it. Coffee and tobacco and friends and a little cough. I'm a little under the weather. Like I said, definitely try to get you some of this stuff. This is Three Nuns. The new Three Nuns is not with the old Three Nuns. This is closer to the original Three Nuns than anything is out there. And it ages beautifully. $12 for a 9-ounce tin, tobaccopipes.com. You can't beat it. Get out there and go to numacoffee.com. HWT is your coupon code for 20% off. Go! Thanks for watching. Smell my beard.